Hello, and welcome back to another edition of the Medeek Wall plugin. My name is Nathaniel P. Wilkerson, and today we're going to be talking about elevation swing lines or elevation opening lines. So I've gone ahead and drawn a simple structure here with a bunch of openings, windows and doors, of course, just to kind of give you a flavor of what we have here with this new feature. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you, we've got opening lines for these regular man doors, sliding glass door, a casement window, a double slider, a single hung, and a double hung window. Okay, and then we also have an awning window and a quarter casement window. I can't even remember what that one's called, but anyways, yeah, you can see there's various configurations of windows you can do, and all these different or annotations are slightly different depending on the window and door type. So first things first, let's go into the global settings and show you where we can set some of the global parameters for these things. So first things first, let's go to the door tab. And in the door tab, there's a new section down in here called annotations. I think actually it was already here with a door swing angle, but we've added now 4 more parameters. First is the elevation swing lines, so you can turn those on or off by default. I think they're normally turned off, so it'll be set to no, but we'll leave those on. And then the other thing is the line standard that's associated with them. So there basically is 2 options here. You have the imperial and the ISO. And the imperial is basically what is done in the United States and I think Canada and maybe a couple other countries. And then basically European regulations, I guess, all conform to ISO. I think the UK is now ISO as well. But what that really only does is it changes the direction of the swing lines, and I will show you how that's done. Okay, and then we have the exterior and the interior line type. So as you can see here, looking at this door, this glass door here, you can see that I have the elevation or the swing lines on both sides of the door, right? So you have the inside, which is the interior side of the wall, and the exterior side of the wall. Okay. Now, this interior and exterior does not mean, it doesn't change when you change this to like an outside swinging door or an inside swinging door. What it means is this applies to the exterior of the wall and the interior of the wall. So just so we're straight on that. But yeah, so you can basically independently control the line type for the exterior and the interior, or just turn them completely off. So maybe you just want it to show the exterior swing lines and not the interior, and so you can set that up here. Have set this to dashed or solid, and then set the interior to none. Okay. So same thing applies here with the windows. Right here in the lower left corner, same thing. You have 4 parameters. You got the turn the whole thing on and off, the standard, and the exterior interior options for the line type. Okay, so 4 parameters. Fairly straightforward. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's see how it looks now in the edit and draw menu. So the draw menu is the same as the edit menu. I've gone ahead and drawn everything just for expediency. So it's pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and just click edit on this door. Now all of the elevation parameter or swing line parameters are down under annotations at the very bottom of the menu. So you'll notice after the door swing angle, we now have 4 new parameters, the same exact ones that you have with the global settings. Now, of course, if we turn these off, there's no swing lines, right? Get back out here a little bit so we can see that. So we're going to turn that back on again. And like I said, by default, the plugin behavior is not to have those turned on, but you can turn them on. And you can, like I said, you can turn them on and off, set everything up globally so you don't have to worry about it. But you can also independently control each door and window in the edit menu. So it gives you quite a bit of granularity and control over these things. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch from Imperial or ISO to Imperial and see what happens. And so now you can see the hinge side of the door is on the other, it's the way these lines go. The hinge side is where the kind of the corner is. So I don't know who set that or why, but that's just the way it is. Let's change this to solid just to try that out. Okay, and so now you can see that we've got solid on. I'm going to move this menu over here out of the way. We've got a solid line on both sides. Let's go ahead and turn off the interior. Click none on that. And now you can see that we've got no elevation swing lines on the interior and just a solid one on the exterior. Let's go ahead and put that back to dashed and just show you that real quick. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I could go all through all the permutations of this, but you can see quite quickly that you have pretty good control over how this works. So yeah, any man door is going to have that option available to it. And just to show you too, I'm going to go use this door opening tool here just to show you. So I'm going to kind of change this door up real quick. So right now we have a left hand in swinging door, and now we have a right hand in swinging door. And see, now we've got an outside swinging door and a right hand out swinging door. So yeah, you can change all that up, and that doesn't matter. And then also too, you'll notice that when you use the open close tool, the swing lines, are actually attached to the actual door group itself within the door unit, and so the swing lines will stay with the door, as is the case, with the windows as well. Okay. So just to quickly go through a few more things, sliding glass doors, rather than little lines, they just have an arrow as shown, right? And like I said, you can turn that on and off by getting in there in the edit menu and change that up. I mean, generally speaking, I think most people are going to set the global settings, and they're going to kind of stick with that. They're not going to be setting, every single window door. They're going to go in there and change. Okay, I want this one solid. I want that one dashed. But I just decided to give it, make it that way so that it's possible in case, for whatever reason you need to turn one off or turn one on or something like that. Just gives you that finer level of control. So hopefully that is helpful. Anyways, but yeah, just showing you, these elevation lines stay with the panes that are opening and closing. And I'm kind of happy I actually got on this because the double hung window, I actually hadn't turned on the open close tool for it. I hadn't enabled it actually. So yeah, so now that actually works. Unlike before, it didn't actually open and close that window type. So I think that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about this, let me know. But I think we have this enabled now for all the window and door types, if I'm correct. If I've missed anything, let me know. I mean, I had to go through quite a few windows and doors. So, it took me about 5 days to get this feature enabled. But I think this will be useful to a lot of people that are using these sorts of architectural annotations in their drawing sets. So anyways, thank you guys for your support, and we will talk to you later.